What's up guys, Coach McGee with Plate to Plate, and we are back in the lab. I've got this 11-year-old's last hitting lesson queued up, and I'm going to show you guys the hitting drill that we use that helped him and can help you go from this swing to this swing. Alright guys, I've got a great hitting drill for all youth players. This hitting drill is going to help athletes stop pulling their head out, stop having such a steep swing to the ball, and stop swinging and missing so often. This drill is going to break down into 3 parts. All you're going to need for this drill is your PVC pipe. This is about a 3/4 inch pipe. This is going to work well for your older athletes. If you have younger players, you may want to choose something smaller, maybe a 1/2 inch. It's going to allow them to get a little bit more feedback from the device. All right, in part 1 of this drill, you're going to be looking at the athlete's hitting stance. You're going to make sure that they're in a proper setup, that their hands aren't over-rotated on the bat. You're going to look to make sure that their knocking knuckles are in a aligned position. That's the barrel of the bat is extended over the hitter's head. The handle of the bat is pointing somewhere in the direction of the catcher's feet. Once you have your athlete in this position, you can take the PVC pipe and you want to extend it down to the ground. You want to cue the hitter that the pole should not be able to be moved in the second part of this drill. Once you have the athlete in their proper stance, position the PVC so that it's in contact with the ground, and you want them to try to rotate their lower body, advancing their hips forward while resisting and keeping their hands in frame, working hard to not pull the upper body with the lower body. It should look something like this. These are not done with a lot of force. These are done slow and done in a very intentional movement. All right, part 3 might be for some of your stronger athletes. If you've got the right side PVC, you can progress that lower body rotation to create more upper body resistance. And you should see in the PVC, it create a bend away from the hitter that will show you that you're creating that resistance in the upper body and loading the scap muscle. A lot of times athletes are told that they're pulling their head out or they're swinging down at the ball, but they're not always told why these things are happening. The most common cause I've found why a hitter is pulling their head out has to do with their lack of ability to create separation in the upper body and lower body. If my upper body has to rotate with my lower body, any mistiming of the pitch is going to result in my upper body having to have already rotated in the sequence. If I'm able to create that separation, I'm able to resist, hold my hands back in the swing. That gives me more time. It also gives me a proper bat path that's going to keep my head in line with the bat.